you ever walked into a room and the loudest, most impressive person caught everyone's attention, but it was the quiet one in the corner who actually carried the wisdom, the strength, the depth? Let me tell you something that could change the way you define your success is not always loud. Sometimes the most powerful people are the quietest in the room. Sometimes the greatest victories are never posted, never praised, never even seen, but they are the victories that matter most. In a world obsessed with visibility, many people are starving for validation. But true greatness, it doesn't need to shout. It simply shows up every day, faithful, consistent, and purposeful. That is the art of quiet success. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Today, I want to talk to the ones who are often overlooked, the quiet builders, the faithful workers, the dreamers who wake up early and stay up late but never get tagged in the highlight reel. This message is for you. Because in a world obsessed with loud success, where people measure worth by views, likes, and applause, I want to remind you of a powerful truth. Real success doesn't always make noise. Sometimes the most significant impact happens in silence. We've been conditioned to believe that if it's not loud, it's not effective. But think about this. The most important systems in your body make no sound. Your heartbeat, your breathing, your immune system. They operate quietly, but they sustain your life. Likewise, some of the most powerful people are not the ones shouting from the rooftops, but those building deep foundations beneath the surface. The difference between loud success and quiet success, one is for show, the other is for legacy. Let me tell you a story about the Chinese bamboo tree. You plant it, and for the first year, nothing happens. Second year, still nothing. Third, nothing. Fourth, no visible sign of growth. But in the fifth year, it shoots up 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Now here's the question. Did the tree grow in 6 weeks, or was it growing the whole time? It was growing all along, beneath the soil, developing roots deep enough to support the explosion of growth when the time was right. That's what quiet success looks like. It's not a shortcut, it's a slow build. It's preparation that eventually turns into acceleration. One of the most dangerous temptations we face today is the need to be seen, the need to prove ourselves, the need to say, oh, look at me, I'm doing something too. But here's the truth. Influence is not built through attention. It's built through consistency. I met a young entrepreneur who used to post about his business constantly. Every day, new promotions, photo shoots, hashtags. But nobody was buying. One day, he stopped posting and started focusing. He refined his product, improved his service, and within months, clients started showing up without the noise. Why? Because excellence speaks for itself. Quiet success doesn't chase the spotlight, it creates it. And let me say this clearly, isolation is not a curse as clearly. Isolation is not a curse, it's often preparation. Think of the greats. Moses discovered his calling in the quiet of the wilderness. David was shaped not on the throne, but in the field with sheep. Even the greatest teacher the world has ever known, before performing any miracles, spent 40 days in the desert alone, preparing. If you feel like you're in a hidden place, don't despise it. Caves produce giants. It's in the quiet places where character is built, vision is refined, and noise is stripped away so that purpose can speak. The problem is most people want stage moments without cave seasons. If your roots aren't deep, your rise won't last. I want you to remember this. Fruit speaks louder than flash. You don't need to wear your results on a t-shirt when your life bears fruit. There was a woman in a corporate firm who never spoke much in meetings. She wasn't flashy, didn't gossip, didn't play politics. She just did excellent work every time. When it came time for promotion, guess who got the job? Not the loudest voice, but the one whose work could not be ignored. Let your fruit do the talking. You don't need to explain greatness when results are visible. Now hear me? Loud success may trend, but quiet success transforms. Quiet success leaves a legacy. We remember the mother who raised 5 children on her own, working 2 jobs. We remember the grandfather who prayed over his family quietly every night. But their quiet strength changed generations, because legacy isn't built in front of cameras. It's built in the shadows of faithfulness, in the repetition of doing the right thing when no one is watching. There's something else you need to guard against, the trap of popularity. Popularity makes you chase attention. Purpose makes you chase alignment. And only one of those will sustain you when things get hard. You see, popularity is seasonal. One day you're trending, the next day you're forgotten. But purpose carries you when applause disappears. Purpose fuels you when nobody's watching. Purpose keeps you going when success is still a seed, not a harvest. Quiet success is purpose in motion. It says, even if no one sees me, I will still be faithful. Even if no one applauds me, I will still show up because the reward is not in being noticed. The reward is in being ready when the moment comes. And let's not forget this. Peace is success too. In a world of hustle, pressure, and burnout, peace is a rare form of wealth. It's not just about how much you gain, but how much you keep your soul intact while gaining it. Success that costs you your health, your values, your relationships isn't success. The art of quiet success includes knowing when to rest, knowing when to say no, knowing when to protect your space. Every opportunity isn't for you. Every platform isn't yours to chase. Every invitation isn't divine. Sometimes the greatest breakthrough isn't the yes, how you said. It's the you protected. So let me close with this. Your time will come. And when it does, your work will speak. Your consistency will shout. Your results will echo. You won't have to introduce yourself. The fruit of your life will walk into the room before you do. So don't rush. Don't compete. Don't panic. Keep building. Keep sowing. Keep becoming. Because when quiet success finally speaks, the world listens, and they listen longer. You were not created to be loud. You were created to be lasting. And lasting things take time. So walk in your lane. Honor your pace. Trust the silence. And master the art of quiet success. Thank you.